You've woken up in medieval Japan. Samurai, blooming cherry blossoms, elegant poetry. Just like in an anime, only without the waifus. But the longer you stay, the more you want to go home. Because the romance ends where reality begins. Seppuku, voluntary disembowelment. Honor was everything. Lose face, lose your guts. Seppuku was ritual suicide with the full set. A sharp dagger, a white kimono, and a helper with a sword in case you dragged the show on too long. Missed a bow to your boss? Get ready for the gut theater. Tameshigiri, testing a sword on human bodies. Tameshigiri was the practice of testing a katana's sharpness on live humans, most often criminals or prisoners. It was considered essential for assessing the quality of the weapon. Rotten teeth and blackening. Teeth? Black was in style. Women, and sometimes men, dyed them with an iron solution as a sign of marriage and social status. Cavities? Let the whole mouth rot. What mattered was the look. Beauty meant pain, stench, and rust. No sewage system. No flush, just a chamber pot and a guy with a bucket. The streets were manually sprinkled with foul-smelling fertilizer. Want a job? Become an unko hakai, a poop collector. Someone had to do it, with dignity. Tsujigiri, murder at the crossroads. Tsujigiri was a practice where samurai tested their swords by killing random passers-by. It was seen as a way to check the sharpness of a katana and demonstrate a warrior's skill. Victims were chosen indiscriminately, making the streets dangerous even for the innocent. Executions arigato style. For theft, they'd cut off your nose. For heresy, you'd be boiled alive in oil. And for Christians, crucifixion, Japanese style. No nails, just ropes. So the suffering lasts longer. Humanism. Never heard of it. Food far from a sushi bar. Forget about avocado rolls. Food was simple and often rotten. Fermented fish, sour miso, and moldy rice. Soy sauce hadn't even been invented yet, so sushi was a fantasy of the future. In the present, it was rice with worms. A woman's life, a locked-up ornament. You're a woman? Then forget about taking a stroll. Noble women lived behind screens, sometimes not even showing their faces to their husbands. Commoners? They worked the fields to exhaustion. Gender equality? That's from another millennium. Ninja, not a hero but a spy assassin. A ninja isn't a noble hero, he's a stealthy assassin. He doesn't follow honor, he follows orders with poison hidden up his sleeve. Need someone taken out? A ninja will handle it quietly and fast. Want to become one? Then forget comfort. Eat disgusting things, sleep on boards full of nails, and erase who you are. Kuchikami is sake made from saliva. Kuchikami is a traditional method of making sake, where women would chew rice and spit it into containers for fermentation. The enzymes in their saliva helped kickstart the fermentation process. This technique was common before modern brewing technologies were developed. So if you've ever dreamed of living in the age of the samurai, think again. Sure, kimonos are beautiful, but bloody rituals, parasite-ridden rice, and total lack of hygiene aren't exactly what you've seen in manga.